In this tutorial, we learn how to find the coordinates of the midpoint of a line segment. Now, consider the line segment that we see here. Say it has endpoints P with coordinates x1, y1, and Q with coordinates x2, y2. Then to calculate the coordinates of the midpoint M, we can use the following formula. M has x-coordinate x1 plus x2 over 2 and y-coordinate y1 plus y2 over 2. In other words, the x-coordinate of the midpoint of a line segment is the average of the two x-coordinates of its endpoints. Similarly, the y-coordinate of the midpoint is the average of the y-coordinates of its two endpoints. And if you hadn't seen this formula already, do make a note of it now. Now, let's see how to actually use this with a worked example. Consider the line segment we have here, and say its endpoints are P, which has coordinates 2, 3, and Q, which has coordinates 5, 7. We need to find the coordinates of this midpoint M. Well, according to the formula we've just seen, the x-coordinate of the midpoint is the average of the x-coordinates of its two endpoints, so that's the average of 2 and 5. Similarly, the y-coordinate of the midpoint is the average of the y-coordinates of the line segment's two endpoints. So that would be the average of 3 and 7. So let's go ahead and calculate. I'll just move this diagram to the side, like so, and that way I have a bit of space. M will have coordinates 2 plus 5 over 2, that's the average of the x-coordinates of its two endpoints, and 3 plus 7 over 2. That's the average of the y-coordinates of its two endpoints. That leads us to M has coordinates 2 plus 5, which is 7 over 2, and 3 plus 7, which is 10 over 2. Finally, since 7 over 2 is equal to 3.5 and 10 over 2 is equal to 5, we can state that M has coordinates 3.5 and 5. And we're done. We now have the coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment PQ. And we can confirm this result by looking at the graph that we have here. Indeed, the x-coordinate of point M is definitely 3.5. And the y-coordinate of point M, we can see right away, is 5. And so that's how to calculate the coordinates of the midpoint of a line segment using this formula. And that's it for this tutorial.